Now be like shocked, like have your hands over your face, like you're emotional as you can be. So like have your hand reaching for it and then like be like shocked, like you're, yeah.
That's funny. Could you imagine you're about to get $10,000 and before you can get it, he's like, wait a sec, wait, dance around for me like a little monkey. Dance around, dance, put your hands on your face. Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, the creator of the "This Video Will Make You Hate" Ava Kris Tyson video has dropped another video, this time titled "This Video Will Make You Hate MrBeast." I wanted to take a look at it. I wanted to watch it along with you guys, but make sure you go check out Adrox. He is the original creator, and he's the one who originally started this Kris Tyson campaign leading to the MrBeast situation. So this guy's pretty influential. Go check out the video. It's tagged below, okay? Here we are. Obviously, we're going to start it off already with the video. You might recognize this, tipping $10,000 to pizza delivery guys. This is the video that had the Shadman art on the wall. It has since been edited out of the video. Also in this video, he has the guy pose for a thumbnail, which kind of shows that it's scripted to an extent, but let's just get right into it.
Now be like shocked, like have your hands over your face, like you're emotional as you can be. So like have your hand reaching for it and then like be like shocked, like you're, yeah.
That's funny. Could you imagine you're about to get $10,000 and before you can get it, he's like, wait a sec, wait, dance around for me like a little monkey. Dance around, dance, put your hands on your face. Amazing.
On July 16th, I uploaded a video that destroyed Kris Tyson, and it quickly turned.
Yeah, look at that. 7 days, 1 million views. That video started it all. He wasn't the original person who like found all the information, but he was the first person to like put it together nicely and present it. Kind of like this like Sunny V2 style, and it went viral.
Into Jimmy's biggest nightmare. If you watched it, you'll remember the drawing on the wall in Jimmy's video.
See, right there, he blurred it out though this time. In the original video he made, again, that one's going to be linked too, it's not blurred out.
Video that he was staring at. Well, just a few days ago, Jimmy edited that scene due to the controversy.
Yep.
Now, here's where it gets interesting. Jimmy knew about Kris's shady activities and behavior, but he was never involved in this stuff, right? Or was he?
Wrong. He was in the Discord. He was in the Discord for a couple years, I think. It wasn't a couple days, a couple months. He was in there for a couple years.
On July 24th, Jimmy would tweet stating that he is now aware of Kris's allegations and is disgusted by these acts. Remember these particular words from Jimmy? I am disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts.
Yep.
I was pretty much okay with Jimmy editing the scenes of the video until I discovered something a bit concerning. There's a compilation of Jimmy and Kris swearing uploaded on YouTube. At 42 seconds, you'll see Jimmy swearing, but what's even more shocking is the exact.
Yep. There's the art again. I covered that in one of my other videos. He was so angry, you know, at Kris for having this artwork, yet whenever Kris moved out of the home, he still had the artwork.
Same Shadman drawing in the background. I don't believe purchasing Shadman's art is normal. Just a moment ago, Jimmy edited that scene out and tweeted that this type of behavior is unacceptable. Now, it turns out that both Kris and Jimmy bought the drawing, and Jimmy was just pretending to be unaware and disgusted by it.
Yep.
To be honest,
that kind of makes you wonder, was that even Kris's? I mean, Kris does like Shadman, we know that, but was that even Kris's art, or was it MrBeast's art?
This is really shady because it shows that at first, Jimmy was protecting Kris, and now that Kris got busted, he is acting innocent. However, unfortunately for Jimmy, Kris really was just the tip of the iceberg, and this expose might cost Jimmy his entire career. From Beast Games to faking videos, disgusting Discord leaks, and even torturing contestants, this is looking bad for Jimmy. However, before going on, I want everyone to do me a favor. Informative videos regarding Kris and Jimmy are kind of getting shadow banned.
Oh, look. So there's Asmongold reacting to my video. That's funny. That's cool. If this video goes viral, then I'm going to be a part of it as well. That's awesome.
Everyone watching this, make sure to share this video, like it, and comment to help it reach as many people as possible. On July 24th, a very strange video will be uploaded titled, I worked for MrBeast. He's a fraud. This video was posted by an ex-MrBeast employee who ran a channel named Dogpack404.
There he is.
In this video, the person makes some very serious and valid accusations against Jimmy. Most people watching this video trust Jimmy blindly because we have an image of him as a nice guy who helps everyone, right? But is everything 100% true? The ex-employee revealed that Jimmy's dramatic stunts are mostly not real.
Yeah.
For example, the train in the video was CGI, the shredder in this video was CGI, the pit in this video was CGI, the explosions in this video are CGI, the car here was also digitally lifted, and shockingly, the city Jimmy displayed as abandoned in his video
Forgot the
was
raccoon. The raccoon was an actor. It was Rocky Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy. No, it
abandoned, and the building behind was also CGI. Ironically, the 7 days stranded at sea video was also fake, and according to the ex-employee, they slept in the yacht and not in the raft. As we can see, there's no one in the shelter. However, among all the points he raised, the most valid one was about Mac. Yes, Mac from Iraq. The same Mac who doxed the pilot and acted like they were telling the truth when all of that—
This is a good one. I haven't seen a lot of people dive into the Mac thing. Even I haven't dived really too much into the Mac thing, but he was one of the like fake contestants that was apparently a random person, but secretly was MrBeast's friend all along.
was blatant lies. Not to mention that Iraq also faked countless videos with Mac being a part of them. And you guys probably noticed that after the Iraq controversy, Mac was often seen more in Jimmy's videos rather than Iraq's. But everything was pre-planned because apparently Jimmy pretended that Mac was just a normal contestant at first when it turned out that he was a secret MrBeast employee.
Wow.
But that's not all. He revealed that in the video age 1 to 100, some scenes were added or scripted, timestamps were edited, and contestants' voices were fabricated, just like Iraq did in his series.
There's a lot of that going on in the new video as well, the bunker one. There's a lot of post-production, like voices, ads, sound effects. There's like a scene where she goes to hit the guy. They literally don't even touch. Like she goes like this and he goes, eh. And then they like add a whoosh sound effect. Like it all is so noticeable now that Dogpack made that video, and it's kind of crazy that it took this long for people to like start to notice.
According to the ex-employee, the results in this video were rigged, which sounds unreal. However, he confirmed from his fellow employees that it would have been a PR problem, which is why they rigged the results. As evidence, he showed that in the video, a female contestant decided to leave the challenge because of her job, but it turns out she's actually Jimmy's hiring manager, so the excuse about leaving for a job was a lie in itself. The final nail in the coffin was when a contestant recently came out and alleged that MrBeast never paid her.
Well, let's see. I commented on this video linked after seeing all the allegations. I feel a strong urge to try and be heard. Oh, this is the girl that I did a video on. She won the $1,000 from the singing contest with Dream and Quackity, I think. She did end up getting her money. Chucky did reach out and give her the money.
Apparently 4 years ago, Minecraft's Got Talent was hosted by Quackity with Jimmy and Dream. The girl who won the challenge recently came out on Reddit and said that she hasn't received some of the payment, stating that she even contacted them but received no response. This is indeed very surprising, considering the videos now have tens of millions of views. Thankfully, Chucky from Jimmy's team has contacted her recently to sort things out. We all know why they contacted her now, but not 4 years ago. Chucky is also
That's kind of crazy to think about. 16 million views. Like that video probably made thousands of dollars, if not, you know, in the double digits of thousands of dollars, and they couldn't even figure out how to get this girl her $1,000 in like a timely fashion. It took 4 years.
Very interesting topic, which we will cover shortly. But what if I told you this isn't even 50% of the issue? While torturing contestants is the type of thing you definitely wouldn't expect from Jimmy, right? However, before moving on, there's something to discuss that might land Jimmy in legal trouble. Jimmy's ex-employee discussed something a bit serious in his video. So apparently, Jimmy is running illegal lotteries and the guy was throwing out some valid points. In Jimmy's streams, you might have noticed that at one point, Jimmy says anyone who buys his merch in the next 5 minutes will win $1,000.
Yeah. A slip of the tongue. You know, you can try to say it wasn't true. I get what he was trying to do. He's basically saying if you bought merch like in this time frame, there's a chance, but there were times where he would forget to say a chance. He would literally say, buy right now, you get money. Buy right now, you get money. You get a phone, you get this and that, when it wasn't true. And that's borderline illegal, and somehow he got away with it.
But shortly after, he changes his statement to say that whoever buys in the next 30 seconds will receive the prize, without completing the first statement. Now, it might not seem like a big deal to some people, but it's actually considered illegal lotteries. We can't deny the fact that Jimmy's audience is mostly kids, and the guy revealed he's basically promoting gambling. Apparently, back then, Jimmy was also offered a lot of money to promote a gambling website.
Yeah, tons. Yeah, so a good example. So it was about 3 years or 2.5 years ago when I started working with Jimmy. What was becoming really popular were these like mystery loot crate, like internet sites.
We've all seen like Rice Gum. I think Jake Paul, I could be wrong. We've seen a lot of these big creators do these loot box style things, and then they end up getting canceled for it, rightfully so. MrBeast was almost a part of that.
It's basically like CSGO skins, but you'd go on and be like, here's the Supreme box, and you'd pay $50 for it. And remember, it was like,
didn't Rice Gum did quite a few people. Yes,
yeah, they got a lot of hate for that.
Right.
Jimmy was he wanted to work with that company when he heard about it because it was a lot of money, and we wanted to give that money away in a video, and I had to talk him back on it. I was like, listen, we're not promoting gambling. I think people are going to see this negatively. So it's a long conversation that him and I had to have, which
it took a long conversation to convince you not to promote an obvious gambling scam to your young audience. I don't think MrBeast cared. He saw that dollar sign and he was
eventually we passed on the deal, and then Jake Paul and Rice Gum ended up doing that deal and got a lot of hate for it.
It's pretty self-explanatory that even the thought of promoting it wasn't really needed. He also pointed out that in a live stream where Jimmy was supposed to sign the merch, but oddly, another member was seen signing Jimmy's signature instead. Basically, they were signing Jimmy's signature instead of Jimmy himself, which doesn't give a good look. Another very serious
if you're buying MrBeast merch, why would you want a signature from a random person or like Kris Tyson? I'd be scared where that Kris Tyson signature came from. I don't want that.
He brought up was regarding the credibility of Jimmy's Willy Wonka video.
Also, these tickets, one of them just so happened to go to a YouTuber with 700,000 subscribers at the time. Just pure chance.
This was just taped.
It was taped.
No freaking way.
So it is like really like total chance, obviously. Like you're one of like hundreds of thousands of names.
Gotta hold it
Talk to Jimmy, Bell. What do you got to say to
Jimmy, thank you for picking us.
For picking us. Watch your tongue when you speak.
Oh, he didn't. It was random.
As a matter of fact, that same YouTuber later won the challenge, which raised some eyebrows after this video. In the last 20 seconds of the video, the ex-employee included footage showing a scene where Jimmy was telling the delivery guy to give certain expressions.
Now be like shocked, like have your hands over your face, like you're
You know, he's like, do the screenshots, make it look like I just stole your underwear, like in my other video.
emotional as you can be. So like have your hand reaching for it and then like be like shocked, like you're
Considering Jimmy's claims that his
That's awesome.
videos are real, all of this is quite shady. In another video by Jimmy titled "In 10 Minutes This Room Will Explode," there are several valid points to consider. First, the contestant himself was a camera-trained celebrity, which raises some questions. Additionally, it's strange because the water usually starts flowing instantly when the valve is opened, but here it was different. Moreover, the contestant apparently touched the laser, but Jimmy or his crew might not have noticed it. Another claim from Jimmy was that for $10, he would send your picture to the moon, but unfortunately, the rocket exploded.
That's insane.
To be fair, we can't blame Jimmy for that. However, we can say
You never know. It is Jimmy.
claim. Y'all know that Jimmy's Feastables are marketed as healthy chocolates, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they have to be because they're literally famous for being healthy. But the ex-employee revealed a whole different story. Apparently, he's also a certified nutritionist and claims that Feastables aren't healthy chocolates and that they're basically engaging in false advertising by claiming they're healthier. We don't know how true these claims from Dogpack are because, let's be real, Jimmy isn't that stupid. We can't really say anything definitive about this, but one very strange thing just happened. The ex-employee Dogpack who made the video was hit with cease and desist orders, which is giving a very bad look. No offense, but if this video gets taken down, you guys know the reason.
Yep. Almost 10 million views now. That is so crazy. And he's got hit with 2 cease and desists since then. He's gotten 1, and then the next one was a final warning. It's freaking weird.
However, the situation isn't limited to just faking or rigging videos or introducing gambling to children. As Dogpack mentioned, it's even worse. If you aren't aware, Beast Games is a show run by Jimmy and it will be featured on Amazon Prime. A large number of people will participate in it and the winner will receive a 5 million cash prize. However, Rosanna will reveal something surprising. As of today, she has uploaded a total of 4 videos on Beast Games. To get straight to the point, in the first video, she explains that a contestant from Beast Games allegedly messaged her claiming that the show is rigged. People were having seizures because they allegedly weren't receiving their medications, among other issues. They also said that most of the games focused on speed and strength, giving young, athletic males an advantage. They specifically
That's
stated
why a lot of people are breaking their legs. You had a lot of men tackling women because, you know, the staff weren't getting paid. They weren't getting enough, or they got paid. They didn't get paid enough. They didn't have enough sleep. You know, there wasn't enough food. There wasn't enough water, enough drinks. There was nothing. It was terrible.
Now, all of those facing these issues were women. In the following videos, she explained some more messages she received from alleged contestants, who again talked about safety and unfairness, such as one team having a woman and the other a strong man. And they saw some severely injured people there. They think it's unfair, and that's pretty much what it's all about. One thing that should be improved immediately by Jimmy, if the contestants' allegations are true, is a focus on medication and safety overall. In my opinion, saying that Beast Games is unfair seems kind of vague to me. The contestants' claims that one team has an advantage because of speed tasks for young, athletic men don't really prove anything. After all, this is history's biggest prize, a whopping $5 million. It can't be that easy. As I mentioned,
I've heard that a lot. People have been saying, like, what do you expect? Just them to go easy? Just let him win? Blah, 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 blah. I feel like it's more or less, it's related to what they signed. You know, they signed waivers and paperwork saying that the games are going to be kind of similar to Squid Games, where it's more fair, it's more of like puzzles, things like that. But in reality, it's more like Hunger Games. You know, if they wanted it to be Hunger Games, you kind of go in there expecting Hunger Games. But if you go in there expecting Squid Games, where it's like, you know, puzzles, jumping on little buttons, cutting up cookies, it's two completely different games. So I think we'll really have to wait and see until some type of paperwork comes out, or if we can ever get the actual documentation of what these people saw and signed before they ended up joining, before we can decide if it's vague or not.
the fair point is that they should really focus on medication and safety if the alleged contestants are telling the truth.
And the underwear too. That one's a weird one. They took everyone's underwear and lost them.
Allegations turn out to be true, it's a problem for Jimmy because Amazon has funded a ton of money for this project.
What was it, $100 million? It's insane.
3 days ago, Chucky, the guy from Jimmy's team, replied to Dogpack's video debunking all of the allegations.
He debunked
It was very different from
He ignored all of the serious gambling situations, the allegations. He ignored all of the illegal lotteries, all of the important stuff, and he was like, well, of course we use a little bit of CGI. Of course the raccoon was not an actor, blah, blah, blah. He ignored all of the real criticism to just try to dunk on Dogpack, and he failed miserably.
What was expected. We all know that the ex-employee made the whole video mainly about illegal lotteries, fake signatures, promoting gambling to children, and other very valid points. However, Chucky debunked points that barely anyone cared about, like how the island was not more than $1 or the raccoon wasn't a paid actor, and other irrelevant stuff, but not the actual points the whole video was about. Chucky also mentioned that it was his decision to fire the employee due to his erratic behavior. However,
that's such a cop-out. You can do that to anyone. It kind of lines up with the text messages that Dogpack ended up receiving, where they were trying to say, like, they were trying to make it seem like he's crazy, he was off his meds. It's so easy for Chucky to say it was my decision to fire him for erratic behavior. Again, that's super vague. What does that mean? You know, you can't just accuse someone of being erratic to try to discredit a freaking 50-minute long documentary they made going over every single detail with video footage and proof. It's kind of dumb on Chucky's part.
the ex-employee tweeted back, debunking Chucky's debunking by pointing out why they didn't address the other important issues he raised. And Dogpack will upload a part 2 in the coming days.
We're waiting for that one. We're letting
One of the biggest mistakes Jimmy made was pretending he didn't know anything and lying about the Kris Tyson situation and protecting Kris for a long time, which is indirectly fueling this chaos. To be honest, cancellation...
He still hasn't addressed anything. He has only come out saying, you know, he's looking into it. The third-party investigators are looking into it. Like, what does that even mean? Does that just mean you're looking into it? Your buddy is looking into it? What does that mean? If Kris Tyson isn't behind bars or like on house arrest or something, then it's not being looked into good enough, I think.
Is part of the YouTube journey.
Yeah, look at this. Pegasus, Atozy, Dogpack, they've been all going viral, bro. And all of these videos are hitting millions of views, and MrBeast is still quiet.
But how an individual handles it is what matters most. In this
Let's
case,
go. I made it. That's awesome. Look at me. I'm telling you, if this video goes viral,
or he should be.
I made history. That's awesome.
ready with the best lawyer or the best apology.
Right above Ludwig. Ludwig looked at one of my videos one time and said I was milking MrBeast. He's not around.
It's kind of shocking that no one ever tried to reveal anything until now, including Jake the Viking.
Yeah.
Reaching the top is easy, but the real challenge is staying there and handling the situation effectively. Let's see if Jimmy will be able to recover.
Jake was the one who said Jimmy knew all along, and everything that's been leaking, he's been like, I knew it. I told you so.
From this.
Adrox. Good video, man. Much love. Definitely gonna share this one. You guys go check it out again. Go watch it. Go show some love to Adrox. Look at this guy. He's got a lot of fun videos. He bought Belle's blank doll. We all want to learn about Belle's blank doll, right? This guy makes some cool videos. Techno Blade. Oogway, Master Oogway. You know, he got banned for the what is it? The German funny mustache guy is my N-word song. This video will make you hate Kris Tyson. That was a good video. Downfall of OnlyFans siblings. Really good creator. Go check him out. But that's about it for today's video, guys. I don't do a lot of these reaction type videos, but if you enjoyed this kind of content, let me know. Like, share the video, go share Adrox's video, go subscribe to Adrox, subscribe to me. I hope to see you all very soon with more information, more drama. I'm going to be working on a Cody Co video very soon. I'm a little late to that party, but I still feel like I have a lot I can add to the conversation, so